Okay. So, last video, I pointed out that I'm a little bit overwhelmed. Not overwhelmed, but just I don't feel super confident in how this fight's going to go. And yeah, I mean, Ramza is overall pretty well stacked. Like, he's not a monster. Sometimes I have fights where, like, some files I'll play where Ramza could probably take everybody by himself. This is certainly not one of those situations. So Rad and Judy will be the ones in this fight. Got another Chocobo on the way. So Rad, I did mention I want him to learn the fundamentals as a squire. And yeah, I don't know. You know what? Let's just start. No stalling. Let's just go fight Gafgarian at the Golgorand execution site. Spoiler alert, Gafgarian is here. This is kind of an ambush, reverse ambush situation. I wish to God that I had a different scenario with my Chocobo situation. Because frankly, he's going to get smoked quick. Like, it might be the first thing Gafgarian does. I'm putting him in the very back corner there because that might let him not immediately die. Kind of bugs me how fast Gafgarian is. He's not a young, sprightly dude, but he's going to go first. And Ramza is set at a speed of 8 because of the green beret and the fact that squires are fast-ish. So I just know that the tie goes to the enemy in this situation. If it was a guest, I don't know why they prioritize like that. If there was like a perfect tie when it comes to CT, enemy goes first. No, I'm sorry, guest, then enemy, then the player. So guests are pretty rare from here on out in the game. And yeah, this is supposed to be an ambush that's a reverse ambush, and all of a sudden we're looking at a 4-on-8 situation. And man, really wish I was just better prepared. Because if you just look at my 2 squires here fighting those 2 knights, I can't even guarantee they'd win that fight. So I'm going to do my best. I keep saying this, but it's just, this is a tough one. So if you haven't seen Gafgarian in action, that is his bread and butter, is he is going to hit you with his power sword. But it's not even a sword. It's the fact that he has to have a sword to do this, but he absorbs your health. So I did mention that, oh man, I can't even move that well. What did I... Okay, so I have the diamond armlet as my accessory. That's why I can't move that well. Overall, I think it's worth it. I'm going to stay on this brick for now because that has a... Oh, you know what, though? She can get me if I get too close. So, man, no perfect move here. I'm just going to go here, so all I can really get hit by is the archer. My big upside is I do heal 20 every time I move. And if you get really fast, you move a lot, so that 20 goes a long way. So now Ramza is the fastest dude on the field. I've got that going for him. Fairly predictably, they're going to go for Chocobo early on. Don't know what it is, but they just want them dead. So these guys are going to go pretty soon. I'm not going to be able to cast Paralyze in time. I am quite sure that she's going to be able to cast Slow before he casts Paralyze. But in fact, she would have to walk into it, and she's not going to do that. So I regret standing here. So yeah, we'll see. I just have to take you through my regrettable choices in this situation where I'm regretting how underprepared I am. Oh, good. At least that knight is dumb. I always describe, if you haven't noticed yet, I describe the characters that are choosing to defend as dumb. It's just a waste of CT, especially when you are nowhere near anyone. That move is actually fantastic. I couldn't be happier with that. She must be doing something pretty quick. She's getting both of them. I mean, who am I kidding? I know that slow and haste are two of the fastest spells. I'm going to stand here because I know she's getting slow cast on her, and I can do a good chunk of change of damage to her. And with some good luck, she won't get slowed, but her surrounding enemies will. And that's good luck, but it's not like incredible luck, because the thing is, Judy has pretty low faith. Gafgarian has high faith. So if that was a miss hit, I was going to say, yeah, that would have just been not great luck, is how I'll put it. Wow, all right, they have lousy casters. Oh, and Ross, the bird, has a really low faith, so that explains that. I'm going to go up here. I am sure that Gafgarian's next move is going to be to kill him. So there's not a lot I can do about that. As much damage as I can do this, okay, which is none. Lady is great. So right now, I'm going to go ahead and try and get her on my side. Or I can take the high road, as it were, and try to get this lady on my side, even though I was just commenting on her bad faith. Yeah, 46. Yeesh. Don't even know if that's worth it. So I will go ahead and try and get... See, I was thinking with this... Oh, man, he's got good movement. He does not, though. So I'm going to get hit by this guy. He's definitely going to get up there and get a little stabby action in. So I'm going to try and charm her. A lot of misses happening in this fight. Whether it's an arrow... I know one thing that won't miss is Gafgarian killing this black chocobo. Which, I don't know. Yeah, 48. I was going to say, unless they have bad compatibility, even then, I'm pretty sure it would do like 32 damage, which would kill him on the nose. The only situation I can see where it would be worth reviving him is if it's going to be his turn very soon and he can get a good hit in. These guys aren't going... Let me double check that. Third and fourth. Okay, that's a bummer. I was going to try to cast Paralyze on both of them. Yeah, man. All right. No one is so powerful that it's like, yes, definitely paralyze them. But it's still like, I might as well, like, since I didn't charm her, at least make her temporarily useless. Hopefully she charges again because... Yeah, get that charge in, dumb girl. All right, so it's now a 3 on 8. I did mention 4 on 8, but, you know, I lost my bird. He's going to probably hit him. Yep. Can't blame him for that. It's bad news for Rad. So Paralyze, probably going to miss based on all the misses. All right, cool. So she's just basically going to back into a corner, which is cool. I never understood when the computer would plan to charge that would take so long that it wouldn't be as effective. And what I mean by that is when someone else is charging, like he just was, they're more vulnerable to a physical attack. So by the time he actually did his spell, he was no longer vulnerable, basically. Like, well, he was still vulnerable, but it's not doing as much damage because she took so long to hit. So it could have been like same difference. So I don't get that move. So I might as well try and get... I'm going to say she has to be a better caster, but 1, 2, 3, yeah, that's too far. And just out of curiosity, 56 damage. I'm actually just going to stand here and make myself fast. Just like Ricky Bobby, I want to go fast. Sometimes in fights you can really just make Ramza very, very fast, and in this instance he can move and heal, so I've got that going for him. So I can eventually kill Gafgarian, and I can keep her. She's got potions. Oh, critical hit? I guess. Critical hit and a pushback, which I always thought was weird with that spell. Demi kind of sucks because it's doing a quarter of your health, but it's also pretty decently likely to miss. So that depends on your faith, really, how likely you are to hit. Might as well stabby stab. And the thing is, okay, Ramza is faster than this guy. So I'm hoping I can go over here. If this archer is at least stalled one more turn, then Rad may be okay. Because I'm gonna do enough damage that he should retreat. He'll stab Ramza and then retreat. So standing still and giving myself a speed boost was good. He might not even retreat because more than likely I should have a counter that'll either kill him or, you know. All right, counter flood. Get some. Yeah, it killed him. Okay, so this is looking less daunting because taking out one of their knights is pretty big. I do need to keep her alive. She is going to be... At the very least, I need her to stay alive while Ramza kills everybody else in the group, but that all of a sudden looks really bad because she's dead. So Ramza can probably go through and kill everybody except for the fact that, yeah, Gafgarian is now freed up to go after him. And don't move is going to be a real pain in my butt. Yeah, there's been quite a few misses in this fight, but 95% is not great. And I know I can't charm her. Oh, I can't. She's exactly the perfect spot. So the only thing that stinks is she has a very low CT, so it's going to be a while before she can go. All right, well, that's nice, but it's probably not going to make a difference. That was a huge game changer, the fact that did not work out for me. So let's see what... Okay, his CT is pretty far off. Might as well... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Okay. I don't know what my odds are of hitting, but I'm just going to have to do it. Hopefully. I didn't check and see who's going 1, 2, 3. I didn't want to stand in front of Ramza because then Demi would have killed him. Hopefully he counters here. He does not. Arnold's dumb. He won't climb up there to attack Ramza. Well, he can't, basically. If Paralyze works, that'll make a big difference. All right, sweet. So I feel like I'm back in the game. The fact that their strongest dude is temporarily doing nothing. All right. The walls are closing in on me, though, with these two knights. And I can't give Rad enough of a speed boost. Like, he'll be 2 speed points faster than this guy. But he's almost definitely going to come kill him. Yeah, even if I threw a stone and knocked him back, he can still reach Rad. And I can't charm anybody to help me, so I'm just going to speed up myself. Yeah, don't move is usually not this effective, but when you're down to 2 guys and you're fighting 5 or 6, then all of a sudden it makes a big difference. Okay. This archer's got a crossbow, right? Oh, she does, yeah. No, she does not, but still, she managed to break that charm free. What might make a big difference is if I can score a crystal. It may be dependent on that right now. Normally I'm not, because I can walk away, make myself faster. I try not to do this too often, but the odds are so stacked against me right now that it's kind of necessary. On the plus side, that caster is down to 6 mana, and that makes her pretty much just a thumping lady, and that's not that great for them. I still have Don't Move going in effect. This is really lame. I will be faster than this guy, maybe. So even though she's a thumping lady, I still don't want to get thumped by her. I'd rather her thump somebody else. That charm ratio is pretty good, like the odds of that hitting. So that's good. She is the second fastest on the field, and she's now working for me. I didn't know you could defend when Don't Act is in effect. I guess that kind of demonstrates how dumb Don't Act is. Maybe she... Oh, okay, perfect. She has some spells going for her after all. Now, I actually probably want to... 1, 2, 3, can't charm her. Yeah, I gotta charm as much as I can. It doesn't matter if the cure spells over to her. I don't mean the band. I could check and see if I can just kill her, because, no, I can't. All right. Good to know that I can get close, though. So I'm going to try and charm her, which also has a high ratio of working. Fantastic. I got the time mages on my side. They know the deal. The archers are not on my side, which the bummer to that is the archer is definitely going to shoot one of them and get them back to their side. If she can. She can probably reach the one that's on lower ground because the arc of the bow. Actually, she can hit either one. Who am I kidding? On the plus side, I needed just a little bit of help to kill her. And with haste, I think she's still faster. What are you going to do? That's not that great. I appreciate the shove with that hit. But yeah, I think she's going to be faster than me, and I don't love that. Gafgarian is continuing to use defend. Yeah, okay. So she's going to take that charm away. All right, I still got to be a little cautious here. I can kill her, but that means these knights will enclose on me. And I could definitely kill her, which means only one of the knights could get me. 46, but then Gafgarian would. So I have enough health that I'm going to go ahead and kill one of them. I should probably kill the faster one, but I could also... She's going to go 8th. That's not cool. Okay. Yeah, I'll go ahead and charm her anyway. You can't turn down an 85% charm ratio. That's just too good, even if she is out of mana. It also makes her serve as a barricade, and maybe Gafgarian will hit her instead. No, he doesn't. The cool thing is I may be able to counter and hit 2 people at once with my counter flood. Did not happen. Don't love that. I'm going to go ahead and say it. Go ahead and kill her. And I'm actually going to work my way up top and either kill or charm that archer. The most fun thing to do, of course, is to push her off the edge, but that's not like a guarantee. Yeah, especially if she stands over there. Okay, so Judy is gone. That is, oh, and my black chocobo, so I am running out of friends here. All right, gotta love that. It's not super helpful, but take all the help I can get. So one thing I mentioned is the fact that Ramza is very fast, so he's only healing 20 every time he moves, but he's moving that much more than people. So that, getting hit by an arrow and by Gafgarian is going to really add up. But if I can keep running away, and frankly, I'm going to kill her on my next hit, so that's another big plus. I should. I don't know. I didn't actually do the math. It's really simple math. I just was like, yeah, I got to stab her. That's obvious. Plus, Gafgarian's following me up the cliff's edge instead of walking along. Oh, and there goes Rad. So normally I get grumpy when my enemy steals a crystal. Oh, man. But in this case, I can charm her and make her on my side. I just hope she doesn't get up there and... Okay, if I stand here, she can't... I was going to say, she might go 1, 2, 3 and then cast, but she can't reach me if I'm way over here. Yeah. Yeah, I cannot kill her. I know that even if I did, 56 damage, she's going to be fine. So I'm going to see if I can charm her, even though I know she's not going for a while. Charm failed. I do need to get out of Gafgarian's range. I'll go ahead and get way out of Gafgarian's range and go around and get those crystals and possibly treasures. Treasures are lower on the priority totem. Gonna get full mana here. She's gonna haste herself. She's gonna try, 39%. If you have strong faith, hasting yourself is close to a guarantee. Like 70 faith, I think, is 100%. I mentioned in my last video, if you can steal or break Gafgarian's sword, he is just he's just an old man with a shield that's going to punch you. That's not too scary. I mean, if someone tried that in real life, I'd be like, "What is happening?" But in this game, that's almost nothing. I hope that never happens, but I wouldn't be scared. I would just be more freaked out. These guys are going to slowly follow me. The archer is a bit of a pain. I wish she had a crossbow, but what can you do? Oh, perfect. Block it with a shield, and then you get countered. Gotta love that. Okay, wow, really? Okay, so she's getting healed. I'd love to get up there and get healed too, but can't quite reach. I will make myself faster, though, because I'm going to go before her anyways, but this may give me 2 chances to go before her. So in case you're not super following every move, every time I do yell, my speed goes up 1. And that is recorded. I'll show where that's kept in a second. I mentioned this several fights back. One thing I consider a silly flaw in this game is if someone is standing in the location where a shove would have happened, like if Gafgarian is standing here, then I could not shove her off. And it's like, from a physics standpoint, that makes no sense. Okay, so these guys can actually catch up to me now. So I'm just going to stand somewhere where they can't like actually physically harm me. So go ahead and stab her once. And I'm going to get hit by Gafgarian, but I'll live. I keep walking it off. My health is pretty high overall. No counter. Don't love that. I consider this archer the second biggest pest right now, so I do want her dead. The fact that these guys didn't make a wall is very convenient for me. I know that I'm faster enough. Oh yeah, and she's going to get her friend in trouble. A little counter flood for you. So this time mage, if she goes next, is probably not her. She goes in a turnover kind of way. Time mage may actually cause a problem. Yeah, she's immediate. I'm not in a position where I can just get blasted by don't move or slow. So I could go for the charm, and I know that I can go before all these goobers. If the charm doesn't work, though, that's going to cost me big time. But I'm going to do it. If it doesn't work, then more than likely she's going to cast Cure on her archer friend. All right, sweet. I wasn't sure if she was the one that was 85 or 70%. So I wish when they were charmed, they would try to get treasures for you. Yeah, see, I didn't get that hood. So she is actually taking care of the kill on the archer for me. I don't love her doing 51 damage to me, and I don't love the counter attack not working. Okay, yeah, this guy can't move. Like, he's not... I say can't move, like he's just not an efficient mover. So Gafgarian is very far away from me, and I am super fast. I'm actually pretty confident I'm going to win this now, as long as I don't, like, just goof up and get caught off guard by Gafgarian. So, yeah. I need to attack her in a time where I can get a second attack in, because right now I want her to be my ally. But if her CT was like 10, then it's like, whatever, I can kill you, and then I know I'll go before you again. Abraham is going to just slowly follow me and defend. Yeah, I like that. Doesn't really help me that much, but of course I'd prefer my pursuers to be slow. I should be in a position where I don't need to cast, well, not cast, but use yell on myself anymore. So I'm going to stab her good, or I'm not. On the plus side, I missed, and she's still my friend. I find that hilarious that, like, as long as you don't successfully stab someone, they're like, no, we're cool. I don't have any problem with you. All right. Yeah, like I said, I really don't want her casting on me, but maybe I'll go after it. No, I can't even get to him. All right, I can't live my life afraid of a time mage. I am going to move in a way that Gafgarian can't, like, just lay a couple of hits on me if I have don't move. Plus, she's got terrible faith. Yeah, go ahead and haste him. It doesn't matter. You're going to die. I really just, once I get rid of her as the supporting cast to Gafgarian, I can take Gafgarian by myself. What's her CT at? 21. Okay. The more I yell at myself, the more I, which just sounds weird, the more I ensure that Gafgarian's going to get smoked by me. So I started to talk about this, and yeah, okay. Next time it's his turn, I will show you. Oh, man. Goobers. Okay, so I said that I keep using yell, and that is reflected on the left side where it says speed 15. Started off at 8. That means I've used it 7 times. So a knight that's defending and I can only get to him straight on is one of the few times where it's like yell is or defend is actually kind of useful. So I'm just going to move enough so that this knight gets out of my way so I can kill that lady. I won't bother yelling again. I've got enough of a speed boost. Okay, maybe I will, because whatever. What else am I doing with my life? So once this knight moves, I can either go for the time mage or just take him out, because he doesn't have a ton of health at 71. Hopefully Melissa moves close enough. Yeah, no, I can't get her. She's going to cast Cure. It's not really going to be that effective. I can cancel her from doing that. I'm not standing here isn't going to help me, but because I'm already fully healed. But I would like her to not cast that. Hey, baby cakes, you mind not helping your friend? Appreciate it. Hopefully I can counter flood here. Oh, critical hit. Man, this counter flood, it should be working 72% of the time, but it's certainly not. And she's dead. All right, sweet. Just hope that knight, yeah, I was going to say, hope that knight doesn't get a good lick in. All right, that's what I'm talking about. He's going to have like 43 health left. I should be able to kill him. Let me just make sure before I move accordingly. Oh yeah, big time. If I stand behind him, he doesn't get the benefit of his shield. That works on the front, left, and right. Now he's got a 0% chance of not getting hit. Now it's me and you, Gafgarian, and then I'll eventually kill your friend. I guess Arnold in his dying motions decides he wants treasure. Who can blame him? I try not to, I've mentioned this, I try not to do that yell at yourself over and over again life hack, but this was clearly going to be a loss either way, like without it, I guess, not either way. Not ideal to just only be able to hit him right here. Yeah, see? I'm going to make Gafgarian move to me. If I'm within 3, he's going to hit me, then continue up the wall. I guess Abraham doesn't want treasure. Arnold, not Abraham. So if I don't count CT correct... Oh, another critical hit. Come on, universe. Maybe, okay, maybe with that Knight Sword move, you don't get a counter. Because it kind of feels that way. I'd really love to... Golly. 3 blocks in a row. Okay. He's listed as 3rd, and he's 2nd. So if I don't move, I might go before Gafgarian, but I'm not willing to risk that. I'll just go ahead and get this treasure. But then again, if they team up, they would kill me. So I actually can't risk that. I'm going to move just because he's gotten 2 critical hits in like 3 attempts. Just make sure I get that health. Hopefully Gafgarian exposes his back. All right, good. I'm kind of playing with fire here. Like I could run away and just like do a lap around the field and get fully healed. But I'm not going to make you sit through all that. I'm just going to work my way up to that crystal. Gafgarian would be in much worse shape if he didn't block so many times. So if I move here, I'm making Gafgarian move. Otherwise, he has the option to stab, then move, and run away, rather. Just call it what it is, a runaway. Arnold doesn't even know that Gafgarian absolutely needs his help here. All right. I did 2 hits to him, and I said I was going to go with that crystal, but I really want Gafgarian dead. So I can just free range, get the crystal, and kill the other guy. Plus, either of these might drop a crystal here in a second. Yeah, like she should. I know this is superstitious, like the odds of another critical hit are low, but I still need to move just so I get enough health. Also, if I don't make Gafgarian move to me, he's going to pick up that crystal from when she falls. So, okay, it's not even a crystal. Boy, I could have used some crystals instead of some treasures. I don't even get why Arnold is not grabbing treasures. Like, what else are you doing, Arnold? Is your schedule booked? Okay. So that's the frustrating thing about Gafgarian. You can do so much damage to him, and then all of a sudden he's like, yeah, I'm in pretty good health. And it's like, why? Stab you good, and then the next one should do it. Yeah, so I'll go ahead and finish him off. The first time where he doesn't have a shield going on. Smell you later, old man. Dusty old bones, full of green dust. That's a King of the Hill burn. All right, so Arnold's the only one left. He knows he has to go for Ramza. I'm going to go ahead and I've earned this crystal. So I've got get ability. That's great. These are neat. That's awesome. This is a great crystal. I wish I'd recruited that guy instead of killing him. But I also enjoyed killing him. So I'm also going to go ahead and go up here. When I first played this and there was the get abilities, I thought that I had to pick one. And I was like, I spent like 20 minutes mulling over like the benefit of each one. Charge 3. That isn't even worth it. All right. So just a matter of going down and killing Arnold. Hopefully grabbing some treasure along the way. I don't really need it. That's just stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? But either way, to hit him, I need to stand here. So I might as well get a free wizard outfit that Rad lost since he died. That wasn't the one, but still. All right, so this guy's going to get 1 hit in. And he might even get like Kamatayachi to death. Shield break? You jerk. Wish I had steel shield so I could show him who has a shield and who doesn't. All right, so Ramza literally killed everyone, or his allies were killed, and he's talking to himself, which I find entertaining. Since this battle ran long, which I had a feeling it would, I'm going to go ahead and stop it here, and I'll start the next one doing level up stuff for just Ramza, because he's the lone survivor. All right, bye. Bye. All right. Hey, bye.